Hey there, welcome to Zern Storytime. We're going to read stories together and then use pictures and numbers to describe what's happening. Today, we're going to read a book called Step by Step. Sam wants to string lights up on one side of his steps. How many centimeters of lights does he need to line the entire length of both steps? There are two steps. We can see the measurements of the first step here. Let's use a meter stick to help us figure out the length of the first step. The first part of the step is 17 centimeters. Point to 0 on the meter stick. Now, slide your finger up to 17 centimeters. Nice job. The next part of the step is 23 centimeters. To add this, we can think of the meter stick like a number line. How many more does 17 need to make the next 10?
Here we go.
Try again. What is the next 10? We can add 3 more centimeters to get to the next 10. Slide your finger up 3 more. Now we are at 20 centimeters. Let's finish breaking apart 23 to figure out where we will end up on the meter stick. Solve for the total length of the first step. 17 needs 3 more to make 20. Now, add on the remaining 20 centimeters. Use the number line to help.
Oh, here we go.
We need to slide our finger 20 more centimeters on the number line. 10, 20. Our finger will stop at 40 centimeters. So far we've added the length of one step, but the string of lights needs to line the entire length of both steps. Both steps are the same size. Let's find out where we'll be on the meter stick when we add the second step. Create and solve an expression to find the length of both steps. The length of one step is 40 centimeters. The second step is the same size. What is the length of the second step? Try again. Think 4 tens plus 4 tens. We just have to double 40 centimeters to find the length of both steps. 40 plus 40 equals 80. Or we can add 40 more on the meter stick. 10, 20, 30, 40. Either way, we get 80 centimeters. Sam needs 80 centimeters of lights to line the entire length of both steps. Look, there's one more part to our problem. Let's read. If Sam has a 1 meter long string of lights, will it be long enough to reach the top of the steps? Let's use what we already know to help us solve. Try again. Look at the end of the meter stick. How many centimeters are in 1 meter?
Only one way to find out, and Phineas and Ferb, a very Merry Christmas.
We figured out that Sam needs 80 centimeters of string to line both steps, and he already has a 1 meter or 100 centimeters string of lights. So yes, Sam's string of lights will be long enough to reach the top of the steps. How many centimeters of lights will Sam have left over? Look at the picture and try again. How many centimeters of lights will he have left over? You could subtract or count on to find the difference. Sam will have 20 centimeters of lights left over after he uses 80 centimeters for both steps. Let's solve this next one in our Mission 2 Lesson 8 notes. Let's have some more fun with measurements. Follow along as I read the first direction. Use the ruler below to draw one line that begins at 6 centimeters and ends at 14 centimeters. Label that line A. Watch what I do. Our line should start here at 6 centimeters and end here at 14 centimeters. And I'll label this A. Now you try. Draw and label line A above the ruler in your notes.
Let's read the next direction.
Draw another line that begins at 2 centimeters and ends at 11 centimeters. Label that line B. Go ahead. Draw and label line B above the ruler in your notes. Our second line should start here at 2 centimeters and end here at 11 centimeters. And we have to label this line B. Check your work. Let's keep going. Part A says line A is blank centimeters long. Let's solve. We could think of our ruler as a number line and count up from 6 to 14. Or we could subtract 14 centimeters minus 6 centimeters. Either way, we get 8. Line A is 8 centimeters long. Your turn. Write in the length of line A, then figure out the length of line B. To find the length of line B, we could count up on our number line from 2 to 11. Or we could solve 11 centimeters minus 2 centimeters. Either way, we get 9. Line B is 9 centimeters long. Check your work. Let's finish up with part C. Line A is blank centimeters longer or shorter than line B. Let's use what we already know. Fill in part C and circle longer or shorter to make this sentence true. Line A is 8 centimeters and line B is 9 centimeters long, so line A is shorter. The difference between 8 and 9 is 1, so line A is 1 centimeter shorter than line B. You really measured up to the work in today's story time. Nice job. Now, keep practicing your measurement skills in the Tower of Power.
Thank you.